Toronto. On Saturday, November 19th at Town Talk Nightclub, Brampton. Ron Nelson Productions presents the second annual Fully Loaded Reloaded Canadian Soundclash Championship and the first ever ReggaeMania.com Soundclash Life Achievement Award. Saturday, November 19th at Town Talk. Visit ReggaeMania.com for all the info. See you at the Clash.
We're on the war, so we gotta get this part done as quickly as possible. This is the first ever honoring for life achievement for the war sounds and the sound systems that have built the scene that we know right now. So these are the first official ReggaeMania.com Life Achievement Awards. We're giving awards to 5 sounds. So first of all, I would like to congratulate the first winner of the Life Achievement Award, and it goes to the beautiful Gunz and Rozez. Now we're talking about the #1 sound in the world of female sounds. Miss Tasha Rozez, Gunz and Rozez. We don't know she's the most traveled sound, man or woman, from Canada. She has been featured on Much Music, Finger Magazine, Now Magazine. Also, she is called the Queen of Soundclash by Caravana 2011 edition, right? She's been featured on Rap City, a 5-time Stylist Award nominee, CBC Radio, and if you know your history, the selector that grew her and taught her, he's no longer with us. What's his name? Squinchit from Bass Odyssey, her mentor, so big him up. See? So the young, fit, beautiful, sexual, versatile, she can have a mic solo when she played for the crowd, Miss Tasha Rozez. And again, the stage, she captivates it. She's a polite woman, but she can be rank at the same time. You know that. She's a warrior, yet a humanitarian. She's humble, yet she's fierce. And she appreciates the love and respect that you guys give her right here and all around the world, right? So, Tasha, I'm not finished yet tonight. I'm going to pick you up some more. Yo, this woman has gone to Hungary, Bermuda, Barbados, St. Lucia, London, United States, Bahamas, Amsterdam, Belgium, Hungary, Austria, Germany, Japan, Jamaica. Female only processes, one process with male. 2002, the female world clash in Texas, 45 shootouts in Ottawa, 4 and 5. The only female in Fully Loaded Jamaica in 2007, and she almost in 2003 beat all of the big songs in my Fully Loaded. Remember to tell you that. Very close. So we are blessed. You know what? Right now, Tasha Rozez is a student at the University of Toronto, okay? She's officially sponsored, and she's building her collection of dub plates. You understand? She's one of the best social networking sound systems around. You get her blast, you get her BBMs, you get her Twitter, you get her Facebook. She's also a singer and a songwriter, and she's transformed now into a juggling specialist. She's got a good attitude and she's a mentor for other female sounds, some of them are right here, right now. So, whether you're a man, it may not be important to you as a man, but if you're a woman, you know what it's like to have a role model and to believe in something. You understand? To believe in someone. So right now, the real thing, I would like to say congratulations and your Life Achievement Award to Miss Tasha Rozez.
Because it was so that's nice. That's a lot of stuff, eh? That's nice, thank you. Big up everybody who said Gunz and Rozez from 2000 and go down. Big up Shantae Rozez, original selector for years. I was trying to play this song. My brother for life, I'm not leave her out. Me and she did say, we should feel a song called Gunz and Rozez, eh? And we should just get dumplings and hear our birthday with song calling up our name. We'll do that. I'm gonna run the world, I'm gonna do what I do, I'm gonna keep it moving, I'm gonna show you the black exchange. We'll go around, I'm gonna do it. If you don't switching when I'm there, I'm a general still. Switching teach me all the war, but Linda P teach me how to play a song, you see what I said? So big up Linda P, everyone. Big up all the sound man them when I grew up with Black Reaction, Red Flame, Super Fresh, Heat Wave. Only for sound when I grow with them man there, them I know about sound and them thing there. Big up the man over there now, big up all the promoters, all the people that gave me a try. Big up the people that went to do in the monopoly thing and the politics thing. If called Rozez, and I'm ready to respond to it. So pick up all those people right now, so pick up yourself, pick up everybody. I'm an earth strong, I'm a frost out now, I'm not always talk about the 40s, but don't be okay, but it's time to go. So I'm not too solid, pick up everybody else that win in my world, you know, go right now, say thank you very much. And I like how you crush up everything and that cake you crush it. Very good, nice.
Come on, big round of applause, please.
I have to pick up my mom. I have to pick up my mom and my daughter. But mother, I don't want to take care of my daughter. We'll go all over the people in the world, right? So we got mommy in our bed. That be said. Listen.
Respect. Yo, Toronto, the number one, just like Usain Bolt, the number one female selector in the whole world, right here on the stage. Appreciate what you have. See? What, that blocking? Oh, yeah? Alright, so license plate BMNK626, you're blocking, so you'll get a toll. You get a toll, so move your car. Alright? The next Life Achievement Award, wow. I would like to say congratulations to Super Fresh on your Life Achievement Award, Profits. Wait there. Now, we have a new generation in here, not everybody knows their history, but it's impossible to speak of Canadian Sound Clash in Toronto and Canada and not call the name Super Fresh. See? We're talking about a high energy Canadian war sound. These guys have been battling out at the highest level for the past 15 years in Sound Clash, one of Canada's foundation clash sound leaders. As a matter of fact, this year is their 20th year anniversary in 2011. Right? They started in 1991. Double six, Father Six, Shot Man in Jamaica. Big up! Prophet. And anybody hear about Fire Kid stealing? Yes, indeed. 1993, they started cutting dub plates and clashing with other sounds. 1994, they got to Jamaica and cut dub plates. And then they, Super Fresh team up with Black Reaction and come to Scarborough and try and kill off the Scarborough sound. Remember that one? A rollover thing. In 1995, Fire Kid Steamy became a member of Super Fresh. And the next year, they clashed against King Addies from New York City at the Giacana. Was any of you there? No, you're too young, most of you. King Addies at the time, let me tell you, they had Babyface on the sound. They had Tony Matron on the sound, alright? And Liquor Super Fresh, which Steamy was going up against them. That night, they got the biggest for it because they played that song with Snow in it. King Addies, Anything for You. And it was the first time that Canada had to spot out a splice too. Because them splicing the bujo and them splicing the beating and we catch them on that and them can't take from the floor. No more. Alright? That's how it was. Super Fresh changed history, man. They can't walk over Canadian songs. That's what we learned. So later on, Super Fresh would add this man right here named Milo. And then they continued their momentum in 1997. One of the biggest clashes of the year was a clash against King Turbo versus Super Fresh. In the name of Jesus! Ninja Man got that night, but remember, not Cannon that night too. 1999, Super Fresh went up against Turbophonic. Then they beat Bass Odyssey from Jamaica. Hold on with the whistle. They beat Judgment Sound from Japan. Then Prophet joined in 2000. Hold on with the whistle, you guys. Listen to the history. In 2002, fully loaded Sound Clash in Canada right here. Super Fresh made their mark again and then officially won it again in 2004. And in 2007 they played in Grenada at the Hot Wax Clash. Later on that year the tag team clash, Super Fresh Black Reaction versus Poison Dart and Mighty Crowd. And then toured all over the world, Grenada, Jamaica, Trinidad, the Caribbean, Europe, the UK, they crashed Ghetto Genius and Sovereign Sound, and they moved into Europe. What a history. They crashed in France with Supersonic in Germany, and they hold their own clashes as well. Super Fresh versus Poison Dart versus Nico Supreme and Super Fresh. In 2009, they recruit Juggerhead to the sound, and then DJ Finn in 2010 is the latest member of the sound. So Super Fresh proving again that the world should take us seriously in Canada. They give music to the people worldwide, and I pick them up because enough of the sounds are there. They wait on Ron Nelson to put on the clashes. Double Six is the promoter, I never get real credit for that. He said, fuck that. He put on his own clashes and made his own history. Alright? So these guys have a lot of talent, ability, love, devotion, and I would like to say one of the fiercest sounds I've ever experienced. Congratulations to Super Fresh Sound on their Life Achievement Award. You earned it.
Respect our manners in a Anderson. Blessed love. You see? John Walker, you don't know, you know. But big up in a run. You're an icon, you know, you're a legend yourself too, you know. You say urban music in our city and Canada and I will say that to the world. Big up yourself, Anderson. You see me, I say. But big up Double Six and Sharp Man in here and I world. Big up Angla, big up Chico, big up Eglinton, 107 and Park, Brampton, Western, the whole of Scarborough. But remember Kingsborough, them are the famous. So remember Concertal, them are the famous. Swag Club, the whole of place in our city. Pick them up because you don't know, you know. Big up the selector, the Prophet, big up Jughead, big up Liquor Steamy, aka Fire Kid Steamy. So big him up because you don't know, you know, more love, you know. But most of all, big up to every single one now, no. The whole life fans that will love reggae music, love class music over 20 years. Me a play one and we not stop. And we not stop because we say dancehall music, reggae music, sound clash to the world. You see me I say, you don't care your voice stay there if you got chat in a Prophet. You don't know, you know. Yeah. That's why I pick up everybody in that building. Right now, so. Joe take that thing, you know, dog. We have to set up more than that. The word no way I talk about right now. Pick up all the sound man in that building. Rootsman, Turbo, Reaction, you don't know. Mr. Newby, so we pick up yourself. And we set the thing. Pick up the younger sound and we move the thing right. Outcast the sound. And now stop session. Man.
Super Fresh. Come on, one more noise. Yeah. And Prophet live in Brampton. Alright, we never want a woman now. People, I appreciate your patience. Because in the past I wouldn't be throwing things right now saying, war! Shut up, war! But we're respecting the foundation sound. These guys cut the pace so that what you're seeing here is possible right now. The next sound that I would like to give a Life Achievement Award to, well, you can figure it out when I tell you this story. This is a story of boys becoming men almost overnight. The story of turning a negative into a positive. Congratulations to K9, to Super K, to Blacks, to the Black Reaction Sound crew, and all the other men behind the scenes who don't get enough credit. You know, Twiggy, Tigo, Rich Kid, Clive, unsung heroes, and we also say rest in peace, Matthew Briggs and Carl Watson. See? For real. In 1992-1993, the Black Reaction Sound was formed by Matthew Briggs and Carl Watson, and it was purposed at that time to be a clash and a juggling sound. And it only took a short time after for the sound to develop and to be bright, quickly rising in popularity. But then something happened. In 2001, Matthew Briggs, Michael Lewis, and Paul Joe Watson, controllers, owners, financiers of the Black Reaction Sound, were gunned down, murdered, and the sound would take a short hiatus. Toronto loved these guys, you know, evidenced by the fact that their funerals were attended by over 2,500 people. This was devastating for Toronto. This was a tragedy that would make many sounds quit and go into hiding. And at that time, if you go back, you know, Toronto was in a real nasty gunman stage. It was very terrible back then. So the question remained, could this sound, absent of its missing members, be able to pick themselves up and carry on? In the aftermath, Black Reaction was plagued with a reputation that would be hard to shake off. You know, they didn't really have the assistance of any great marketing campaign like we have right now with Facebook and stuff to change the association. You know, the media was against them despite the quality of the sound, but amazingly, the Black Reaction Sound would persevere and the city would rally behind them. Artists like Beanie Man would maintain his loyalty to the sound despite the links having been the previous owners now departed. So with their young selectors at the controls, this sound took its fate into their own hands, literally. Nobody came to their rescue. Black Reaction got themselves out of their hole by playing and juggling and clashing hard. And while doing so, you know, they realized their potential. So listen up. In 2003, 2 years after the passing of their owners, Black Reaction is back on the scene and they win Fully Loaded Canada, the Sound Clash. In 2006, Black Reaction wins Canada World Clash, defeating Black Cat, Bass Odyssey, Ricky Trooper, and Poison Dart. This truly was amazing, as Black Reaction became world ranked with the noise they were making in the clash, where locally their nemesis would include rival sounds such as Super Fresh, even Desert Storm. Death Before Dishonor in Jamaica would be next for reaction. While they didn't win that clash, it was a symbol that Canada was a new haven for quality clash sound. Let me just, a short history. 2000, Best All-Purpose Sound Award. 2000, Best Juggling Sound Award. 2003, Fully Loaded winner, first place. 2004, 45 Shootout Clash, first place. 2005, New York 45 Shootout Contender. 2005, the first place repeat winner, Black Reaction, Fully Loaded. 2006, Canadian World Clash Champions. Same year, they clash against Sentinel, Trooper, Bass Odyssey, Black Cat, Death Before Dishonor. They went for Canada again in Baltimore. They won again in 2007. They are the most consistent sound, and today, Black Reaction still active, primarily as a top juggling sound. So I want to big up Black Reaction, their selectors, and the sound men who, as we said, had to grow up to be men. Right now, they may be juggling, but I think it's in their DNA for them to go back to the war, and when it's time, I think they'll be there. So I just want to say congratulations to Black Reaction. You've earned your Life Achievement Award!
Respect when you're on Nelson. See, Tasha? Respect. Yo, Toronto, Canada, Brampton, Mississauga, Rexdale, James Street, Western Road, Regent Park, Malvern, Blinker, the whole of Tina, no matter where you come from, this is the honor. See, our kitchen and Cambridge, so see, because I don't know, so the place the show we love, see. Not to be John Watson, we still are doing thing for the item. Would I be juggling our class, so we have many people that know so reaction, live on. See, I see to all the young son of our try thing, we love you and we respect you, and to all the dinosaurs like myself, we don't live out desert stuff. Yo, Sharp, come here, Sharp, come here, please. No, come here, please, come here. And I'm not putting you on the spot, but you're my dupes, straight up. Because Black Reaction and Desert Storm go through the same battlefield. This is my deal with. So you see, anytime I pick up myself as a war general, I don't leave out Desert Storm. I may not be honored this year, but them are going to get honored. I'm a family. So Kojo, King Sharp, Mikey, the whole family, love and respect. You know the thing go already. See, and to everybody, Wordsman, you know it goes Super Fresh, Turbo, all the sound them Klymaxx, everybody will do them things. I don't mention, you know, disrespect. But respect to that, they will keep up reggae music and the clash thing and the musical good vibes alive. We love you, Black Reaction. No.
Story of boys turning into men, I'm telling you. Everything alright so far? Alright, please. Thank you for your patience. We have 2 more sounds that get Life Achievement Awards. The next sound, this sound is played all over the world. They prove that Canadian sounds don't have to play second fiddle to anyone, including the big, legendary clash sounds from Yard. King Turbo, please come up to get your award, please. This sound reputed to be the premier sound that changed the Canadian juggling and clash market. They played in Jamaica, Bermuda, Barbados, Bahamas, USA, Africa, Europe. Established in 1989 by Slingshot, this man right here. Members include Slingshot, Jammin, Fatal, Cess, Atul, and Specs. Ricky Turbo. Where's Ricky Turbo? There? Alright. In these times, back in the days, promoters used to use Canadian sounds as warm-up for the so-called big sounds, right? Then one pivotal moment happened in 1993 against Black Cat when King Turbo drew them out into a clash, not knowing that something was about to change from that point on because they would be one of the first to do it. and they would be taken seriously from that point on too. King Turbo would become one of the pioneers in the Canadian dancehall scene from that point on. Just like Run DMC was the first recognizable and successful branded name in hip-hop, King Turbo was Canada's first sound to market and represent their name and their logo properly. Alright? Like we said, beep beep. Yeah, that's an example of good marketing and promotion, see? So check it out. Hip-hop used to be prejudiced once upon a time. They never let the reggae sounds play downtown. King Turbo was one of the ones who pioneered and changed that all. They get credit for that as well. See? And I guess I know what I'm doing because in 1996 they had CIUT with the Side 3 show, and then 1998 the Morning Ride was born. Specs went to Flow 93.5 in 2001, carrying the King Turbo name. And in case you don't know it, Specs is on from 9 to 12 on K97, the new black radio station, still carrying on the King Turbo name, right? Alright. 1991, the first clash, and King Turbo still says they would love to get revenge one day because Red Flame edged them out a little bit. But that was in the beginning in 1991 with Barry Culture. In 1993, Jamaican Boys and Ron Nelson, King Turbo versus Heavyweight. Heavyweight got locked off that night and they never played again after that. And they were so hot. I remember Carla Marshall and her crew in the gas mask. Alright, also 1994, King Turbo versus Black Supreme, winner King Turbo. 1995, King Turbo versus Black Reaction, winner King Turbo. King Turbo versus Black Cat, they split 2 wins each. King Turbo versus Bodyguard, King Turbo won. 2004, King Turbo split in 2 clashes versus Bass Odyssey. They also beat the Terminator sound in 2005, King Turbo versus Jaro versus Super Fresh. You remember that one? I think Jaro squeezed out ahead in that one, right? And in 2007, if you remember, King Turbo versus Mighty Crown and Adiz. Remember that tag team clash? You know who won that one? King Turbo. Yes, Canada won. Big up Junior and us. Alright? The list goes on. So today's new generation sounds basically owe a lot to King Turbo. Their history speaks for itself. They get credit for changing the current scene in which these scenes are juggling in. They're pioneers, and I want to say congratulations to King Turbo Sound. They deserve their Life Achievement Award.
Yeah. Big up everybody inside the place still. Who don't know me, I'm Slingshot, the DJ of the song, you know what I mean? I'm not an MC and thing, so I like to big up everyone that's helped us along the way. I like to big up all the fans, because if it wasn't for the fans, King Turbo would not be doing what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about you people that brought us the respect and energy. You know what I mean? Big up all the King Turbo members, you know, Specs, Theater Vibes, Jamming, Sestan, Atul, Ricky Turbo, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what is going on, I have to big up all who contributed to this song. And big up the fans once again.
Thank you. King Turbo! It's supposed to come.
Yeah, I talked to him still, he's supposed to come, but I don't know, you know what I mean? So it's all good.
Alright. The last award before war starts. In 1993, a young DJ Newby started his dubplate collection. See? Newby, Rev, Davey Boy. They used to be called Super Tech before they were called Rebel Tone, but the problem was at that time all of Gene and Finch was in this one sound system. So then branch out, take it to the next level, and today we have Rebel Tone here to receive their Life Achievement Award. There's a leg of Rebel Tone in Trinidad with Bobby Culture, and in Jamaica as well, in case you never know, DJ Bruce. And they have a new recruit on the sound right now, Blackatone. He's new to the sound. The Rebeltone story, people, is still the most exciting story in the history of Canadian Sound Clash. It's a classic story of the underdog, David versus Goliath. Out of nowhere, little Newby from Rebeltone will achieve victory first in Road to World Clash, a pivotal clash event that would earn Newby the right to compete as Canada's first CD Clash sound in the USA in World Clash 2002. You know what? At the time, Canada was like, oh yeah, fascinating. Little Newby, a solo selector boy, not even a sound crew, if I represent Canada in the biggest clash in the world, it no have a chance. As that everybody said. He was going to go up against Bass Odyssey, Tony Maturon, Ricky Trooper, King Agony, Maximilia, and Red Spider, and little Rebeltone. Sure. Nobody will believe he had a chance.
I was there when it happened.
Canada was so used to Batman. You know, our fans already analyzed that any song with a limited dub collection like Newby was sure to make a quick exit when going up against these legendary sounds who had years to build not just people, but anthems. See? That night, many of us drove to New York to witness it. I was there. Those at home stayed glued to their phones for updates, anxiously waiting on news of Newby's early exit. But that never happened. It is arguably the hugest feat accomplished in the history of Canadian Sound Clash. Never has this been duplicated since. The mere impossibility of the task is so impressive. If you were there, you saw an entire nation turn around and give this kid love. The trophy's proven today. The youngest World Clash champion in the history of World Clash stands right beside me right now. Newby never got voted out. And when it came down to tune for tune with Bass Odyssey, Newby was leading 5-0 before winning 7-3. He used speech, he used dubs, and using youthfulness and his charm to win over a crowd that never heard about this kid from Canada before. See? Newby would prove that it's not just the dubs you have, it's the way that you play them. See? In an exciting tune-for-tune final, the World Clash showdown with the Big Bad Bass Odyssey in New York, and the world rallied behind Newby, and he took out Bass Odyssey using dubs from John Holt, Alton Ellis, Ken Booth, Don Penn, Singing Melody, and Michael Buckley, and he used a bunch of blessings that night to get him there in the first place. It was a time of non-believers, people. Nobody believed that a little Canadian youth could do it, and he did it. And from that point on, Canadian sounds were taken seriously. It was like stealing the baseball championship when you're the Toronto Blue Jays. You're not supposed to have it. You're Canadian. Well, they respect Canada from that point on. Then said that was not supposed to happen. Guess what? It happened. The 2000 World Clash champion and Canada's first CD Clash sound is Newby. He's gone to Clash Bass Odyssey, King Agony, Maturon, Ricky Trooper, traveled to Trinidad, Barbados, Bermuda, Jamaica, Japan, the USA. He's about to go to Russia. He's about to go to Berlin and Martinique. He's been producing, marketing, promoting, and he's very intelligent, very witty, and very feisty. Right? All of the elements to make him one day return to that stage again 10 years later. Still a young man in his 30s with decades left to go in his career. This is the story of Rebeltone. Plain selector smarts, common sense. That mentality, yo, go suck your mother, pussy! Not Newby's style. See? Today, Rebeltone is a juggling sound who regularly plays events in Canada, the USA, Jamaica, and the Caribbean. They're ready to clash. They've got their own production company, record label. They're on top of their social networking. No other Canadian sound had done it before. When victory seemed impossible, I want to big up Newby and Rebeltone and all of the members in the crew that didn't get enough credit on your Life Achievement Award. Congratulations! Robertone! DJ Newby, how you doing? Oh yeah, he's also the host of the event too. Yes, Newby, come back to me.
Yo, what may I say? Now I'm big up the whole of Jane and Finch. Because you say Jane and Finch, when I say Jane and Finch, I just mean Jane and Finch. I mean from Shoreham, I mean Driftwood, I mean Palisades, I mean Tobermory, I mean Gosford, I mean Connection, down the lane. You understand? I talk about the Maze, I talk about the Shepherd, Foster, I talk about Chuchuya, Wilna, I talk about yo. Listen man, you see the one of the basement them want to play, and every place there, but they say push out the shopping cart, go to the big in a Shepherd, and go up and kill. And then place a big one of the people, the ghetto people, the real people, the people who are responsible for dancehall music. I'm not talking about the people who are rich off of weed. I'm not talking about the people who are build the thing. And I always just sell beer, curry chicken, and Pepsi Cola in a people apartment building, and them places where come from sound. So with the little fancy light and them thing, to frighten me. So if you don't see me at them little club there, I'm alright with my regular people there. They just play music. So big up all who love reggae music. Reverend, say something kind of me alone.
Let the start begin. Bring on the flash, man. Time I run. Bring on the flash.
So once again, respect to all of the people that will keep the flash going. Just keep loving it like I do. One love, yeah?
Reggae man!
Get my gun them together like a puzzle. No, man, me exercise my trigger finger muscle.
Yo!
Them want to test me when them know them can't. So if I want them want, tell them about the try.
Reggae man!